Alright, you guys, well, we are on page 3 and 4 evens here. We're going to start with number 16. It says simplify. So I know when I'm adding here, I'm just going to combine like terms. So I've got 5x's plus 3x's gives me 8x's. Then 2y's plus 5y's equals 7y's. This is my final answer. Number 18, I need to simplify this. It's asking me to multiply. So I need to multiply that negative 4y to each piece. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Y times y cubed is y to the 4th. Remember, you add those exponents when you're multiplying. Then I'm going to multiply it by the next one. Multiply your numbers first. Negative 4 times negative 3 is positive 12. Y times y is y squared. And then I've got my next one. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Y multiplies with, oh, there's no y there, so it just stays right by the 12 side. You double check to make sure you can't combine any terms. I can't, so this is my final answer. Number 20 says write the following polynomials so that their powers of x are in a descending order. What that means is you want to start with the highest power of x first. So look at all my x's. This has got 1 exponent, this is 2, and this is 3. This one is x to the 0, so he's going to come last. So I start with this positive 5x to the 3rd y squared. He's done. Then I go to the next highest one, and that'll be this one, the negative 3x squared y. Then I go to the next highest power of x, which is this one, plus 3xy. Bring that into the light so you can see that a little bit better. Now he's done. And then I put the plus 4y to the 5. Notice the plus 4y to the 5th power has the highest power of them all, but he doesn't have the highest power of the x's. So you have to pay attention to what it's asking for. So I started with the highest power of the x, and then I wrote them in descending order. So they are going highest to lowest. Okay? Look at page 4. All right. So page 4, number 22 is asking me to multiply. So whenever you see this thing squared, you can't distribute the square. You have to write it twice. And the reason you can't distribute the square into both pieces there is because of the plus sign. Remember, we distribute when we're multiplying in front of a plus sign, but we don't distribute when there's an exponent. We write it twice, and then we FOIL. Guys, remember FOIL? F stands for the first times the first, so that's 2y times 2y, which is 4y squared. O stands for outside times the outside. 2y times 3 is plus 6y. Inside times the inside. 3 times 2y is plus 6y. And then last times the last. 3 times 3 is 9. So you combine your like terms. 4y squared plus, and then 6y plus 6y is 12y plus 9. And that's your final answer. Number 24 is kind of complicated. We've talked about how you can make a table for this, or you can do the rainbows. It's up to you. If you were going to make a table, I would encourage you to do 3 by 2. So put y squared plus 2x minus 8 up there, and then y plus 2 right here. You would multiply across, so y times y squared is y cubed. Y times 2x is 2xy. Y times negative 8 is negative 8y. Then you've got y squared times 2, which is 2y squared. 2 times 2x is 4x. And then you've got 2 times -8, which is -16. You can look in your boxes to see if anything combines. You know what? I just remembered. I asked you guys to change this to 2y instead of 2x. Change that to a 2y. I'm sorry. This was the correction I hopefully asked you to make in class, which would make this 2y squared, and this 4y. So what you'll see is that you can combine these diagonal terms because they're alike. So y cubed stands alone. 2y squared plus 2y squared is 4y squared. 4y minus 8y is a -4y, and then you have -16. That would be your final answer. Now you could do the rainbows with this. What you would want to do is take y and multiply it by each one of these, and then you would take the 2 and multiply it by each one. Then you would combine your like terms. Either way, whatever you like best. Well, that's it for pages 3 and 4 evens. Please let us know if you have any questions.